What are 15 publications that you can post to on Medium? That's what we're going to get into today. What is up, you guys? It is Jordan Mendiola here, back at it with another video for you about writing on the Medium platform. For any of you who don't know who I am, my name is Jordan Mendiola. I've been writing on Medium for nearly a year now. I'm a top writer and inspiration, and I'm a big Medium contributor. I write something almost every day, and I have a lot of fun doing it. So first, let's start off with the reasons why you should submit to a publication. Publications give you extra exposure for your articles instead of just self-publishing them where it only stays on your profile. If you contribute to a publication, there are already daily and weekly readers who are going to go back into that publication and check out your work. So it's a great place to post your stuff so that it gets more exposure, it gets more views, it gets more reads. Publications are great for being discovered because people will come into them looking for topics and opinions on certain things that they're looking for, and then when they find you, they'll give you claps most likely, and then check out your Medium page and follow you. So it's great for growth. Now, let's get back into the 15 publications that I highly recommend. Starting at number 1 is Better Marketing. This is number 1 for me because I work in marketing. I market for a company running their social media platform and doing a lot of things that have to do with PR and working with the consumers and the audience of stock market investing. So Better Marketing is great for me because I use their platform a lot to get knowledge. Their stories are always well written. They're always on point. The editor, Nick Goki, he's tremendous. I've worked with him on several articles, probably had about 10 articles posted into Better Marketing. I love their publication, everything they stand for. It's very organized and there's always a lot of good stuff there. Number 2, Live Your Life on Purpose. So for anybody that likes to write about self-improvement, life lessons, things like that, this is the publication for you. It's a tremendous one. I get accepted pretty much every single time. Their editors are amazing there. The platform speaks for itself. Live Your Life on Purpose. It's great information, really useful stuff, and I highly recommend them. Number 3, Illumination or Illumination Curated. This is a great publication for people who are just starting out. Their platform is all about expansion and growth, accepting pretty much every writer in there just so that they can dip their toes into the publication game. And it's a great way to get started, Illumination or Illumination Curated. Number 4, Post-Grad Survival Guide. So this publication is really great for people who graduated from college and anybody that's really a young rising star in life, someone that wants to be successful, someone that has been through a lot, whether that be college or through life, and they offer a bunch of tremendous ideas for ways to grow as an individual and how to make a living, things like that. Post-Grad Survival Guide. Number 5, P.S. I Love You. So this publication is for all of you romantics out there that have any type of love story to tell. I know they accept some poems here or there, but Kay Bolden, she's one of the main contributors, and I believe she's one of the main editors. She loves to accept articles that have a lot of personal information in them. Personal stories typically do best. P.S. I Love You doesn't really go crazy about any stories that are in general. So if you're trying to give love advice, you've got to get specific with something that you can offer, some kind of story, something that will get the readers to feel you and hit them in their heart. So P.S. I Love You, solid publication. Number 6, The Ascent. So I personally have not gotten an article published with them, but I know that they have a very high curation rate, a ton of readers that go there every month. The articles are usually long written with research, quotes, and everything like that. They're quality articles. If you can get your articles into The Ascent, then good for you. The Ascent. Number 7, In Fitness and in Health. This publication is great for all of you health nuts out there that love to write about fitness, whether that's working out, food, dieting, things like that. It's a great publication. I've contributed to them very often, and I love it. They usually publish pretty quick, and I'm a big fan in fitness and in health. Number 8, Mind Cafe. Mind Cafe is one of my favorite publications. I know I've been saying that a lot throughout the video, but I really am passionate about these publications because of the information they put out, and Mind Cafe is solid. I highly recommend trying to get into their publication and submitting work. They typically like that you have research quotes, and a good message, a good life lesson message, something about self-improvement, something that will help people and benefit them in life. Mind Cafe. Number 9, The Innovation. So The Innovation is a publication that I've seen on a lot of top writers' Medium pages, and so I dipped my toes into their publication, got accepted, and submitted one of my first pieces. It got about 100 views in the first day, and it got curated. It could just be that it was a good article, but from what I'm already getting from this publication is that they give you great exposure, and they're solid. They write about all types of stories, and I highly recommend them. The Innovation. Number 10, Age of Awareness. This is a publication I've recently started writing for as well. I've got about 3 stories in there, and they have to do with a lot about teaching and being aware of what's going on in the world. Articles that I've submitted to them talked about communication, about mental health, and about being a minimalist. So it can really range between anything, but if you want to submit work that's going to get curated and that's going to get you exposure, definitely check out Age of Awareness. Number 11, Runner's Life. So I've been contributing to them for such a long time. Jeff Barton is the editor. He is such an incredible editor. I was number 11, Runner's Life. I've been contributing to Runner's Life for nearly 8 months now because I'm really passionate about running. This is one of the top places to go for any type of running article that you're looking for, and I'm including other blogs, companies that have blogs, things like that. If you want to contribute to Runner's Life, you're most likely going to get accepted. Just make sure you follow the guidelines and you're going to be very satisfied with the results. Runner's Life. Number 12, DataDriven Investor. They are all about tech, blockchain, startups, businesses, things like that. I write a lot of articles that have to do with investing that get accepted into the publication, and these are where a lot of your tech readers and crypto readers, investing readers are going to go. So if you want to check them out, they're a solid publication. I submit to them every so often, and I'm happy with the results. DataDriven Investor. Number 13, Entrepreneur's Handbook. So this is a publication that has to do with entrepreneurship, obviously. For any of those of you who are starting a business or trying to get into the entrepreneurship world, this is a great publication to submit to. I highly recommend them, Entrepreneur's Handbook. Number 14, Making of a Millionaire. They are a very solid publication with lots of viewers. The editor has a huge following, and this is his publication. So they're a great platform if you want to submit work that has to do with making money. Not necessarily about millionaire status, but it's a solid publication to put work about money in, and you're more than likely to get accepted as long as it's on the topic of money. Making of a Millionaire. Last but not least, number 15, Long-Term Perspective. This is my publication. I started this publication about 2 months into me writing because I wanted somewhere that I could post my articles in that I wouldn't have to wait on, and that had to do with a certain niche, which is long-term perspective. I don't like to think in the short term, I like to think in the long term, because what's worth doing if it's not with the long-term perspective and long-term success and long-term sustainability? That's what it's all about. Habits, discipline, everything like that. The publication has to do with creativity, love, writing. It could be money-wise, it could be a variety of things. And we just started accepting poetry in, So as long as it has to do with the long term, I definitely accept your work. We're always looking for new writers, and that's a great publication to submit to. We are approaching 200 followers, and I hope that you can be number 201 or 250, depending on how many viewers and readers and writers we get. Long-term perspective. So those are my 15 publications that I personally submit to, and that I would submit to if you're getting started with writing, or if you're looking for a high quality publication to put your work in. I definitely recommend them. So another question you might have is, how many publications should you submit to? I'd stay in the range between 3 and 5, or 5 to 10, depending on how wide the variety of topics that you write on is. Just be sure that it aligns with the publication's identity, so that you're not posting something that's way left field, you know what I mean? Because it's either not going to get accepted or it's not going to resonate with the audience on there. The fewer you stick to, the more often that your audience will know where to find you, and possibly the quicker that you'll be able to grow your audience. Are you wondering if you should self-publish? Well, here are 3 reasons why you should. 1, there's no wait time on waiting for the editors to accept your work. Number 2, you can choose any niche you want and submit right then and there. Number 3, your writing will be exclusive to your homepage, and people will be forced to go to your page to find your work if they really do love you. If they don't love you, I'll always love you. Alright guys, I hope this video was helpful for you in choosing which publications to submit to. If you have any further recommendations of publications that people should get their hands on, definitely comment those down below. Don't forget to click the like button, and I'm going to be continuing to make videos if you're into this. I have a big wide variety of content that I am ready to put out, and I'm excited to do it. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time.